Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Rox.
We're LadBaby.
And this is our podcast, Live, Laugh, Love, the podcast.
Yay!
Welcome back, everybody.
How are you all? Get a little dance on.
Dance along. Sing along.
This is episode 12, I think, and I'm now finally getting emails from people going, love the song. It's a little earworm.
It's a tune. That's the night I wake up feeling.
I'd also like to say a massive thank you to the person that messaged saying, is this me singing? I wish.
What?
I mean, I'm going to take
I
it.
reckon you could actually pull this one off.
A lot of auto-tune.
These days, 5 songs under your belt, mate. Surely you can get one note.
5 songs with auto-tune. Absolutely not. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Live, Laugh, Love, LadBaby podcast.
We're back. It's a new week. It's hot still. We're in summer.
We're getting to the end of the summer holidays at least.
It's been close. I'm always sweating, always hot. You're always hot, Mark.
I'm always hot, but I'm just glad the summer holidays are nearly over. I love my children. I love spending time with them.
Yeah, it's been a magical 6 weeks.
It's been great, but at the same time,
I'm tired, Mark.
I am tired. I do need a little bit of respite.
I earlier was putting the boys to bed and I thought if I lay on that bed next to one of them, because they were like, Mum, let's have a cuddle and go to bed. I thought, that's it. Game over, mate. I'm going to bed at
like 8 o'clock,
8
7
o'clock.
o'clock.
There would be no waking me for the podcast, Mark.
And we're doing this podcast still late at night, guys. So excuse us if we're yawning.
Yeah, we've had a busy few weeks, but we're here.
We're here. So
we've got some stories. What have we got today?
Well, thank you for asking, Roxanne.
That's right. I thought I'd intro you for the first time ever.
This is great. This is like
this is like TV now.
It's finally like you've understood what we're doing here. It's like
I'm 12 in. And that's it.
It's getting almost seamless. Do you know what I mean?
Also, random.
Well, no. Let me do it now because you've teed me up. Okay.
Got distracted.
Thank you for joining us on the LadBaby podcast once again. We've got all your favourite features coming up. Dilemma, Date Night Diaries, Confessions of a Housekeeper, Living with a Southerner, and Would You Rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Don't forget, if you ever want to email in, ladbabypodcast@gmail.com is the email address. Right, go on, whatever. Rubbish was going to say.
No, I was going to say the reason I'm so jolly today is because we are kind of at nearly the end of August, right? So I've started getting served Halloween content.
And we'll move swiftly on.
Halloween things are being suggested to me, Mark.
It troubled me so much that I was
so happy about
in the works recently looking at our unicorn book, our kids' book. Cheeky little plug there, go and buy it. And I was talking to the staff member and he went, oh, look at this. And he opened up this box. He's like, we just had this delivery in this morning.
Was it Halloween?
It was Christmas decorations.
Fantastic.
No.
You kept that quiet.
He went, look, and I went, put it away.
I'll be honest.
Put that away.
Pumpkin spice season is coming. It is upon us soon. You know, Costa ain't going to know what's happening.
If you would like to leave the podcast a review.
Sorry, did you just interrupt me?
If you would like to leave the podcast a review, I would absolutely love you to leave a 5-star review.
If you would like me to start talking about cozy season, which I know you
so much
out
so,
there love it.
I have got a podcast review ready and teed up to go. It says, awesome podcast. Hey, Mark and Rox, I've been following your podcast since season 1. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have never laughed so much as it is the highlight of my week.
Aww.
And you are so genuine and lovable. And your 2 boys are amazing and funny. And a credit to you both. Love you all.
So nice.
Becky Downey, I think that is, along with 4 kisses.
Thank you, Becky.
So thank you very much, Becky. If you want to give us a review, we only read out 5-star reviews.
Strangers are the kindest people. This is something I have found over the last few weeks. I've been meeting a lot of people that have been listening to the podcast, or they've bought the books for the kids, or whatever, and they've always got something so nice to say to my face. It's so nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, because I was losing faith in humanity a bit.
The whole...
And these people are bringing it back for me. So thank you, genuine. If you do come and say something to me that's lovely. I mean, if you come and slag me off, then I'll walk away. But no one has done that. Genuine.
99% of people in real life are lovely. It's only people on a keyboard that are horrible.
Only online people are horrible, but I'll be quite honest with you. There's been
You felt the love.
I've been focusing on the fantastics.
Oh, wow.
And I just want to say, kindness is back, it seems, in a big way. I felt positively charged to say that because I feel like some people might be having a bad week.
Well, I'll tell you what, on the subject of kindness, should we talk about death?
Oh, I mean, what made you jump to death?
Well, it's what I had in my little podcast notes of something for us to talk about this week because me and Rox have been doing our will.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense, Mark. I was like, I don't really want to talk about death. Although Halloween death I will.
We're getting to that age where Rox is getting old. And
excuse me, are you all right?
We're getting to that age where you're getting old and we're having to think about a will for you, aren't we?
Actually, I'll embrace it. Yeah. I'm at an age where I'm, positively checked out on life. I feel like retirement is coming.
Right.
And genuine, I was like, we should really consider.
We need a will.
Well, we have a will, but it needs we need a proper
like a bad boy will, isn't it?
A bad boy
proper
will.
Everything. Where's everything going?
Will I? Won't I?
Yeah, will I out? So we've been
the amount of will jokes me and you try and crack. I know it's not funny, but it sort of is really.
Well, we've been going through this process, and wills are hard work. I just thought, and I'm so naive because I know we did one years ago, but I don't think we did it properly. But I just genuinely thought you just went, I want, my sofa to go to my mate Joe.
Leave everything to the kids.
TV can go to Phoenix's room. Hi-fi can go in Kobe's room.
Not anymore, my friend. Not anymore.
That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was like basic. Yeah,
very bad. And if you didn't list it, it's when like I wanted to do everything to the kids.
Yeah.
But it's like so complicated.
It is.
I didn't know, and I might be even getting this wrong because I'm so confused, that if me and Rox had an accident and Rox was alive but in like a
state of where my brain wasn't alive.
She was in a coma, then I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to make the decisions about you, even though we're married. It would fall to your mum. And I'm like, what? Yeah. If that's not in a will, I just thought because we were married and we had an accident.
You know everything that I want. You have to make that decision, please, because genuine, I've told you everything, my wishes.
Yeah. No, I know.
If anyone else has that, I love my mother, but you know exactly what I need.
Yeah.
Your
mum's going to be in
I'm married. How long have I been married now? What? 14
Your mum's
years?
going to be in that hospital room. She's going to have her incense going that you don't like. It's not going to be the smell that you want.
We shouldn't laugh.
She's going to be in there with Spice Girls going on, and it's not going to be
you can bring the Spice.
It's not going to be the song, the album that you like, though. It's going to be the album she likes. It's not going to be like a healing environment for you if your mum's in control. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
This is why I love you, Mark.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know me.
I know that if you're in that state, you're going to want the gentle smell of probably a Wotsits and a cheese and ham toastie wafting around that room, and that's going to bring you back, baby. I know that.
I think I'm out. Bring a bag of Ruffles with you, all right? Cheese and ham toastie
I know that.
Ruffles.
And I know if I'm in the room going, we're all going to go on holiday next week.
I'll be like...
And Rox won't be able to make it unless she gets up in the next day. I know that's going to get her up.
Motivation.
I know that's happening, right?
Motivation.
So...
Either that or it'll finish me off, love. So
I just
either
couldn't believe that was a thing. But me and Rox was also talking about this is grim. But what happens if one of us die? Right? Because
it's quite brutal, isn't it? You just take each other for granted in a weird way because we just always wake up and you're there and I'm there and we share the load of our house, and the kids and work and everything. Me and Mark are very, very 50
down,
split
down.
down.
The middle,
We are. So it was a bit of a shocker, I'll be honest. When the wheelman who we spoke to, I've never been so engrossed by such a boring man. I loved him to bits, but he has to tell you boring information.
Yeah.
But he made it so basic for me. I was
he did it in such a way, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
I was mesmerised by how bored I was, but how captivating.
But how entranced I was in the boredom. No, I get that.
I've never, does that make sense?
Yeah. I wasn't falling asleep anyway.
No.
But I was just
wow.
Because I was fascinated by the knowledge.
Boring bands. But I've got to be engrossed.
Yeah, important, boring bands.
It was quite captivating,
but
really.
You know,
yeah, then when it come to the death,
we finally worked
mate.
out, like, you know, what happens if both of us go, and but the kids are left, and all those. They're hard decisions to make, but we made all those decisions. But then we got talking about, like,
it was the after conversation.
It was like once we'd come off, and we was having that chat after. I said to Rox, like, I just went, look, if I'm dead, move on.
No.
And Rox was like, I
was
can't.
Like, I know you have to move on. I know you have to heal. I know you have to, like, you know, no grief. I've had grief.
But I'm not that guy, right? If I'm dead, don't, like, mourn me for forever.
Yeah, but you're just so lovable.
Yeah, and I get it.
I would miss the hell out of you.
Rox, what I'm saying is, I don't think of a future where we're not, you know, grey and old, and I'm annoying you playing pranks with a party cannon at 100 on you. That is just my future. But if for some reason you accidentally kill yourself,
sounded like you was reading from the will there, love.
Yeah. If by some, you know,
I know you keep saying this,
you accidentally kill yourself, I would have to have somebody. Right?
I get it.
I don't
be
mean
lonely.
I don't mean, like, I need another wife, or I need another. I just need, like, I'll be totally honest, I won't do very well on my own.
I understand that.
And, like,
for you.
Yeah. Like,
but I get it. Like, it would probably be, and I'm sure there's loads of people out there who who have. I mean, we've met people who listen to this who have lost their partner, or something's happened, and they listen to this for comfort, or they're lonely, or whatever. Yeah. But I would really bloody struggle.
You know what?
And I bet people do.
I'm very open in saying I wouldn't be very good on my own.
Yeah.
And I think if the kids were still little, I mean, even if they weren't, I think for my own mental health, I would need somebody. And it wouldn't necessarily mean I need a new wife or girlfriend. I just need...
You'd move your best mate in.
Yeah. I'd need somebody.
But me and you chat till late at night. Like, we're always chatting, always talking. And I just miss the chat.
The loneliness would kill me.
Yeah.
And that's what, obviously, I know quite literally happens to old people when they get so old.
Yeah.
When they're, like, you know, they always say, don't they, when, like old people, when one of them goes, the other one goes.
Yeah, it's not far.
Because, you know, like, they're kind of keeping each other going, and then when one goes, the other one's lost, and it kind of...
But when, with the kids and everything, like, the thing that I had the thing with, though, Mark, was that I can't, if it was a partner, I can't date for love nor money. I'm terrible at it.
No, you're terrible.
Yeah. App dating. Oh my God.
You don't update your apps, and you don't know how to use them yet.
No. I am terrible at meeting people. I genuinely would have to be like to my best mate, can you help me? Can you move in?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Like, I don't think I could, like...
I mean, I was having a conversation...
I'd always just compare it to you. I don't think I could...
It'd never meet up, babe.
Obviously. I mean, it might be better. Who knows?
I was talking to a couple that we was working with last week, and they was in their, like, mid-20s, and I was like, oh, how did you two meet? And they met on an app. And
I know. A lot of people do.
And you know what? It was weird. And they asked how me and you met, and I was like, oh, in a bar in London. And
yeah. But that is the equivalent now.
They were like, oh, like, they said something like, oh, old school. And I was like, what? What do you mean old school?
What, meeting people?
What, just meeting people?
See, but I'd join a group like pottery class, or I'd go yoga, I'd go swimming.
What?
I'd fill my time with things to meet people.
What were those three examples? Sorry?
Yoga, swimming.
Yoga. You've never been yoga. You hate going swimming because you don't like getting wet. Pottery? Who's this? Patrick Swayze over here, flipping Demi Moore.
Mate.
Pottery class? Unless it's like a funky pots where you're getting the kids' acrylics out.
Yeah, I'll go funky pots, bowling.
To paint a mug for your mum. What the freaking pottery class are you going to?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'd go very well, love.
Bowls?
No, I would be good at that.
You'd be good
I've
at bowls?
got a good hip flexor at the moment to go down and bowl like that.
What club would you join to try and facilitate?
Tennis. Oh, no, I don't really like tennis folk.
No.
Well, I do like tennis folk, but a lot of older people I know do tennis.
I'll be honest, I've never seen you with a tennis racket. So I think that's
I'm
again.
actually very good with tennis racket. I could beat you at a game of tennis.
I remember when we went to Centre Parks, like first couple of years we were dating. And
I don't know what you're going to say.
we played badminton.
Right. Oh, when I said I was good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was at the time of 15, but
when
I
played
met
badminton,
you, I was, what, 30?
I remember running up quite a score and then you getting very flustered and I was like, I'm just going to have to let her win a few. Just
Stop. You never let me win. Oh, yeah. Look, I was going to say that because he doesn't ever want to lose to me.
Rox,
no, don't compete with my... Right, I will fight you at badminton and tennis.
So, right.
Again.
So you're going to join a tennis club to meet somebody, are you?
No, actually, I don't.
Speed dating? Does that still exist?
I don't know. Maybe on apps. Isn't that just a swipe left and a right? It's just a...
Yeah, that's just an app, isn't it? Do you think physical speed dating's a thing though now?
Although apps would be very convenient if you have got kids and you can't get out. So maybe I'm just being an old mind about it.
An old mind.
An old
mare.
An old mare. Maybe I'm just being a bit millennial about it.
Right.
Would you?
Would I join an app?
Join an app?
I don't know.
I don't think you can ever really know anyone online, like on an app.
What would you?
Can you? It's nothing better than getting an energy of someone in real life.
What would your bio be?
Oh God,
you have to write some. I don't know the word count, but you have to write
I am not very good at displaying myself in a couple of words.
Yeah, but you photograph beautifully, so your photograph should be lovely.
Why, thanks, Mark. Yeah, and then my header would let me down.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, I can't write.
Hello, Rox, need friend, like eating, ice cream, tennis, badminton. And you'd run out of characters, you'd just go bad. It'd just say bad because you'd run out of characters.
I don't like it when people are witty and comedic in their bios.
No, that's what I would be.
No, I hate it. Too try hard. Just tell me the facts.
I'd be
Your
like...
age... My name, and where I live.
I'd be like...
I'd do the classic Scylla.
I'd be like...
What's your name? Where'd you come from? That's what I'd do.
What was the accent? What was the accent? Sorry?
What's your...
No, I would try for the witty. I'd be like, tall, dark and handsome. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
See, that would captivate me, but I'd also get an ick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? That's me trying to be like...
Yeah, see... I think you'd fail in this day and age with that.
Really? That wouldn't work?
I think so. Maybe.
How about 6'8", the rumours are true? You still there?
Go away, you arrogant man. Instantly thinking
size
you've got
15
a massive
feet.
head.
You know what they say? Big feet, big socks.
But then you're just attracting a woman who wants to have sex with you.
True. That's
not a life partner, is it? Although... I just what could be my equivalent? Massive jugs. Do you know what I mean? See, the thing is, when a woman does that, it would
like ordering takeaway would be
not anymore.
No, but you like the thought of ordering it.
Passion, just eat.
Just eat. Uber Eats. Yeah. Deliveroo. Interests. Yeah, just eat.
Deliveroo.
Interest. Deliveroo. Uber Eats. Just eat.
And I love a curry.
Yeah. Great.
Mark, it shouldn't be. Although, I'd love a foodie. A person who could
Would you marry a chef?
Oh my God, that would be my dream, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually... Want a chef.
So
that would want to cook.
So this has started with Rox saying she could never move on from me. To now going,
who am I having next?
Yeah, I want a chef. Apply at LadBaby podcast at gmail.com.
What you look like. If you can cook, preferably Michelin and do the shopping. I mean,
yeah, you can have the house. Yeah.
Mine would probably be Rox. Good energy.
Oh God, that gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Good energy, positive.
What? What? You led with you.
Yeah. Best foot forward.
What Why did that give you the ick? Because I'm positive.
No, it's the word energy. I've got great energy.
Why don't you like that?
Oh, it's such BS.
Dark handsome, one ain't bad enough.
Tell me,
Chat the
what do you mean energy?
You're trying to.
What does that even mean? It's not a thing.
Of course it is.
10 years ago, nobody went.
Honestly, someone walks in a room. Oh my God, and they got.
Rox,
I do feel it now.
10 years ago, you never heard anyone go, he's got good energy. You just didn't. It wasn't a thing.
Yeah, but it does make you feel so good when you meet people and they've got great energy.
It's a millennial. No, they've just got a good personality.
No.
Good personality. That's all it means.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
great
Because you don't have
energy.
to even say anything.
What do you mean?
You're just like happy in your own self. You're healed.
Well, they'd say they're happy. Oh, he's happy. She's happy.
Yeah, but that can sound like they're mad.
No, it doesn't. No, not at all. She's happy. That's not they're mental. That means they're happy.
I don't think you should go for a comedic line, Mark. I think it'd let you down. You are funny, but like it doesn't necessarily come across in a one line.
Thanks. Thanks. Well, all I'm saying is, if I'm dead,
Right. You can't tell me what to do from the grave, okay?
no, I'm telling you now. Before I'm dead, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to think about that.
If I'm missing, then don't move on because I'll be surviving.
What if you're missing at sea forever?
No, I'll survive. Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't think I could move on without you.
You know, if I was like, oh, we went trekking in the rainforest, I'd be alive. Don't like let it go.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? I've watched Rambo 1, 2, and 3. I'd be alive. Okay. If I'm defo dead, you've seen the body. Move on.
No.
Move on. No, but for the sake of the kids, because you'd be sad, you'd be lonely. You won't have anyone to talk to.
You could get over yourself a bit. I think I'll be all right, but I would. It would take a little time. I think. Well, you can't just go. Whoa, I'm moving on.
I'm not saying crack on the following night, but I'm saying I know that you. I know how you get upset.
Yeah.
And I know that you get upset.
You're saying don't hang on to it, don't cling on to it, don't ruin the kids' lives putting a little shrine of you in my house. Although you'd love a shrine. I'd get a picture like this done all lit up of you.
Do you remember the fish?
Yeah, that was terrible. My fish died.
When we first got together, I won you a fish and it had to have a burial and you mourned that fish for about 2 years.
That was the first.
You mourned it. You mourned it longer than you had it, just so you know.
I didn't mourn it for 2 years. I was sad that it died because it was like you won me it.
Yeah, you mourned it for such a long time. And I'm saying, that was a fish. There's a lot of me to mourn. Do you know what I mean? Move on. Okay, I'm trying to be helpful. I'm not saying...
Yeah, but some people might be listening going, well, I can't move on. That might have happened to them.
But I mean, move your mum in. I mean, that'd be worse. But move a friend in, like...
I'd find now. I would find a way to not let it impact too much.
While the kids are little, I'm being honest with you. I would find somebody.
Yeah.
I don't mean like, as I said before, I don't mean like a wife. I just mean I'd find
someone who could help you
companionship with something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even if as I say, my best mate moved in, or I got a housemate, or do you know what I mean?
Adult company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do something to like adult company.
Yeah.
And then it'd be probably even worse when the kids aren't here, because then you haven't even got them here.
Yeah, I'd book one of them, like, you know, when you go on holiday and you go on your own.
I'd hate to go on holiday out on my own.
Yeah, because everywhere would remind each other.
Yeah, but even if I went to, I'd never been. Even if I was like, I'm going to go, Bulgaria. Never been Bulgaria.
Oh, Rox would like that.
But I'd get there. And
look at that ice cream. She'd have been
so many restaurants. I'd be like, Rox would love it here. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I
and I'd be trying to do me sun cream and I'd be like, Rox would normally do me back. I'd have to have even just like my mate there to go, mate, would you mind?
You have to pick yourself up. You have to keep going, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a message to the future, right, of podcast listeners.
Don't let me or Mark mourn in the...
Yeah. Don't let us wallow. Say to the other one, message LadBaby podcast. Well, if I'm gone, Rox won't be reading LadBaby podcast at gmail.com. So just DM Rox on Instagram Or if Rox has gone, DM me
No, I will read
gmail.com.
it if you're obviously.
You'll read what? Email.
I'd have to make it. I'd have to keep a living.
Live, laugh, loss.
Oh,
Great rebrand.
I'd evolve it.
That's a great rebrand.
Living and laughing after loss.
We could get. Do you reckon that's? We could
Loss pod.
live, laugh, loss. Yeah, you could edit that sign behind
If
us.
anything, could be just that now.
Well, there you go. That's me and Rox talking about when we die.
Yeah, but it was funny a little bit. There were funny bits in there, but it is a tough. It's just
a
subject
tough thing to talk
tackle.
about.
You never think you do. When you do, you will. You just never think you will. come
Or you won't.
Or you won't.
In my head, I just associate doing a will as something you do when you're 80.
Yeah, but it's
not. It's like you should have it.
This is why we live life to the full, me and you.
Yeah, no, we should have it now because, we could get knocked over tomorrow, or do you know what I mean?
Life's too precious and too short.
Yeah,
that's what it's. The last few months have showed me.
There you go. There's the meaning.
There's the meaning that we're trying to. Right. Anyway, let's do dilemma. I feel like that might.
No. Look, I think it's good to talk about it.
Yeah, I do.
I think it is.
Yeah, and it is something that happened. Like we do.
And we haven't finished writing it. So once we've finished it,
I just can't believe how much paperwork it is. Oh, it's like a full-time job doing a will, isn't it?
Serious
Having
business.
to get everything together, sort it all out. Oh.
And what Rox doesn't know is if obviously she goes, she leaves everything to me. Whereas if I go, I've left all mine to Nottingham Forest. So
no, you haven't, mate.
It's strictly they have to buy a striker. Let us know if you're somebody that lives on your own. If you're someone that
if you come to with loss or whatever, have you got any advice?
Put it below in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. How you deal with it. If you're somebody that has any advice in that section.
Any cool clubs you've joined?
And if you've joined Pottery Club after your partner's passed away.
This trying to find your partner.
Yeah, let us know. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. Right, come on, Annie, you ready?
I am. Do you have a dilemma? Do you need some help in life? Dial dilemma. Hey, right. Have I got a dilemma for you?
Go on, then.
Hey, guys. Love the podcast. Here's our dilemma. So, my wife and I have been married for 5 years.
Ooh.
And we're always trying to keep things exciting in the bedroom. The other night, my missus suggested we try some role play.
Oh, hello.
Role play.
Sexy nurses.
Oh.
Nurse and patient. Oh, I've got an inner thigh problem. I've pulled a muscle in my inner thigh.
I wondered where you was going with the inner.
Inner thigh. Both of my inner thighs have been pulled playing badminton.
While I'm searching for a new friend.
While I've been trying to make friends. And I really need some help with it. Yeah.
I can't cope with the thought of you just playing badminton, to be fair.
Got long arms.
Oh, yeah.
Less movement. I just stand. Right, go on.
Anyway.
Go on, what's the sexy role play?
The other night we suggested some role play.
Yeah, go on, I'm in.
Naturally, I was up for it.
Yeah, I'm in already. Go
we
on.
decided I'd be a
Go on.
a secret agent.
Secret agent?
Mate.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have gone for a secret agent.
Yeah. Mission Impossible.
James Bond.
Yeah, love it. Go on.
Shake it, don't stir it. The big night came. And I was all dressed up. I don't know why I'm finding this so funny. And I was all dressed up in my best James Bond tuxedo.
They've gone Bond. They've got to go Bond, haven't you? Yeah, go on.
I burst into the bedroom. It was pitch black, but I was trying to be all sexy, so whispered in my most dramatic voice, your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Incredible. Is what?
But before I could finish, I tripped over my work shoes at the bottom of the bed and went flying into our wardrobe. My wife.
This is Mission Impossible.
My wife, trying to hold back her laughter and kept the romance alive, said, "Hello, Mr. Bond. I've been expecting you."
So good. Hold on, fair play to her. She might have thought it was part of the act. She might have thought it was all part of it.
Mr. Bean Bond.
No, he's come bursting in, bit of dramatics, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Go on.
Can't go.
Rox can't go.
But as I walked over to the bed, I then knocked over a glass of wine on the bedside table and completely soaked her and the cat.
Hey, at least there's one wet pussy in this story.
That's a great joke.
That's a great joke, wasn't it? God, I'm going to die.
This is like a novelty agent.
Yeah.
The cat has now leapt out of its skin and is running around the bedroom going mad. At this point, my wife was laughing so hard, we abandoned the role play entirely as the mood had passed.
Abandon the mission.
The dilemma now is, do we dare try something like this again?
Yes.
And risk another epic disaster? Or do we just accept that maybe this isn't our thing and stick to what we know?
Try again.
Try again, because I want to hear what else happens. You two are an absolute comedy duo. That is so good.
For only our entertainment, please try again.
Honestly, if you came in as a secret agent, I'd die laughing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to cope. And then if you tripped and fell into a wardrobe and soaked the cat with wine, I'd be so crying. I get it why it didn't carry on. Maybe don't give up on it. I wouldn't give up. If anything, it should spur you on, because you both had a good old laugh out of that.
Yeah.
And you've always got that story.
Laughter brings you together.
It does.
It does, doesn't it? What's your advice then?
I wouldn't have gone for a secret agent. Maybe go for something a bit safer.
So you think it's the role play scenario?
With Bond, he's always dashing about. He's got his gun out. He's rolling around.
What should they try next?
Something, calm.
Go on. Like nurses and doctors, or
oh no, because that could be a real disaster.
Yeah.
If it's an emergency room nurse.
Oh.
Maybe I don't.
I've got a plaster cast that needs taking off.
Cast? Do you mean?
Got a plaster cast.
I mean, that's not really that sexy, is it?
No.
Have you ever had one of them removed? They stink.
I've got my arm in a sling. I'd like to sling it round you.
Wow. You're really good at this,
Yeah,
right?
I've got something wrong with our eye, but it really needs to look at you.
Oh God. You are so
Oh
wow.
my God.
Well, I can't think of a theme. What do people do? Doctors.
Fantasy, like Avatar.
Fancy, Nora. I think that's a bit. Everyone just be blue. I'd look like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka.
Lord of the Rings. I'll bring the Lord. You can bring the ring.
Are you all right? I've just come in as Gollum. Hello.
Oh, they need policemen.
A police.
Firemen.
I'd go fireman.
Yeah.
Or,
good hose action.
show me your hose.
Yeah, great hose action and
Feeling
poles.
a bit wet.
Yeah.
Put this fire out.
I got something for you to put out. Yeah. Please.
That could be safer. Plus, you're wearing a helmet with that one, so if anything goes
wrong,
you're gonna. I actually like the police one.
Oh,
because I think you got
bit
handcuffs.
Bit of authority.
Oh, you got handcuffs there.
Yeah, a bit of authority as well.
And you're wearing a helmet again, so
great.
safety
Rox
first.
loves a helmet. It seems.
No, I'm saying because
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say, will be used against you in a court of law. Yeah. Here's your handcuffs.
Lawyer.
Sexy accountant.
Because they, at a desk, therefore no injuries.
Great. So lots of ideas.
There's a blame. I've got it.
Go on.
You've done something dangerous. You went into a wardrobe. now do. A lawyer.
Like the lawyer.
The lawyer. It was the blame, there's a claim.
Yeah, great.
You fell into a wardrobe and that's the claim.
If you had an accident, it wasn't your fault.
At work?
In the bedroom department?
Yeah.
Cool. 1-800, wardrobe
60.
wardrobe helpline. Yeah, great. My advice, and mum, is very simple.
Go on.
Just don't do it in the pitch black.
Turn the light.
Little
turn
light.
the light on.
No, it doesn't have to be full. Just leave a little dim
Little
light.
glow.
Little glow.
Little red light in the corner.
Yeah, night light.
Night light.
Leave a little lamp on, and then you're not tripping over your work boots, and mission accomplished.
Put a light on.
Put a light on.
If
save
you're
yourself
going
a
to role
drop.
play anyway, or do it in the daytime.
Great. That was great. That was
really,
honestly. That was
really
fantastic.
made me laugh.
If you have got a dilemma, especially one that involves role play, please get in touch. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. I want to know what more role play. Do you and your partner have any role play that,
What made it reminded me of that couple a couple series back, where she bought the swing and she got stuck in it.
Yeah, she got stuck in the swing, yeah.
That sort of thing makes me laugh.
Yeah, is there any role play that, you and your partner really have as a kink that really works for you?
Yeah.
Share that. Share those kinks so we can all, laugh. Right, you ready?
I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your date night diaries. Bam, bam, bam. So this was sent in as, I think, a dilemma.
Right.
But I've moved it into the date category.
Oh,
Because
he's upgraded it or downgraded it. It depends what you think of each section.
Brace yourself.
Oh, is it bad?
Brace yourself, guys.
Okay.
Strap in. I'm Mark and Rox. Keep my name private.
Ooh,
Not even
private.
anonymous.
Not even anonymous.
Not even private.
Private. Never show anyone.
Private.
Okay, I'm bedded in. Let's go.
Back in June, I took a trip to Toronto for a weekend to celebrate my birthday. Great. That's like I say,
Wow.
celebrate your birthday, innit?
Fantastic. Yeah, I've never been. Would love to go.
I'd love to go to Toronto for my birthday, right? While I was there on the Friday night, I happened to run into one of my friend's 20-year-old daughters who was also in Toronto celebrating Pride Month as she is bisexual.
Right.
So this is a guy, right? This is so it's a bloke. He's away in Toronto celebrating his birthday. He's ran into one of his friends' daughter who's 20. She's celebrating Pride.
Uh-oh.
Her being bi obviously doesn't bother me or affect me in any way. But I probably should have thought about it when she was picking the bar we was meeting in for a drink.
Right.
Okay, fine. So let's just say when I have a few drinks, I tend to get a bit talkative and a bit friendly when I'm drunk.
Don't we all?
Well, on this particular night, one thing led to another, and I was flirting with a very, very attractive woman at the bar.
Ooh.
Oh, so he's gone now with his friend's daughter, and now he's chatting someone up at the bar. Well, let's just say we were getting on so well, we ended up going behind the bar into an alley.
Oh, wow. That escalated.
Where she gave me a BJ.
Right. Oh,
So that is a quick escalate. I mean, that is a birthday weekend in Toronto.
sounds like you've had a few shots, my friend.
Well, that is a birthday in Toronto.
Yeah.
I headed back into the bar after we'd finished the business, and I had a few more drinks over the next few hours. Okay, so I mean, this is
Wow.
what a night. You've met a very attractive woman at the bar. You've had some drinks. You've gone outside. She's done the business for you. You've gone back in. You've carried on drinking.
I mean,
this is a wild escalation of evenings.
Toronto.
Toronto. Toronto.
Toronto. I've got no words, to be fair.
So it turned out my friend's daughter had picked a gay bar in Toronto for us to meet in this drink. And on this particular night, there was a drag show.
Oh.
And that's when I realised
What?
the woman who I'd just been having some adult time with in the alley behind the bar was heading to the stage to perform as the drag act.
Yes.
She was, in fact, a he. I've never mentioned this.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I have never mentioned this encounter to anyone, so no one in the world knows this happened.
Mate, now everyone does.
My friend's daughter obviously told my friend that we'd met there for a drink, but but she nor anyone else knows anything happened. Keep my name private. Oh, the drama!
Well, what a birthday. Debaucherous.
What a birthday.
What were they happy about it? I mean, they seem quite like...
Well, he's had a few to drink, chatted someone up thinking it's a woman, and then it's not been a woman.
Did he have a good time?
And he's had some adult time.
He's had a good time.
With not who he was expecting to have some adult time with.
To be fair, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Like some drag queens and
some
stuff.
drag queens look incredible.
Some men, some women, they look like beautiful. Like I couldn't tell the difference, to be fair.
This is why you've got to get to know somebody before you head to an alley with them.
Well, yeah, I blame you, my friend. If it's not something you wanted to do, you shouldn't really maybe escalate it down that alley. But it sounds like you had a good time, so maybe,
what I would say
Toronto for next year.
What I would say. Here's my advice. Nobody knows. I know, because I know your email address. But nobody else knows. I know their name. But no one else is going to know that name. But my advice is...
Where's this going?
I don't know. I'm just trying to freak him out.
All right.
My advice is, and I never thought I'd say this in my life, what happens in Toronto
stays in
Toronto. Oh!
Mate.
Toronto is the new party capital.
It seems.
For where not everything is as it seems.
Well,
you can have a good time, just not how you expect.
What I've got a question is, was it a good drag act? I want to know what the act was like.
I mean, clearly, that was a very good drag act.
Well, no, but I mean, when they went on to do the show, I want to know what show it was. I don't know why I want to know that, but I just do.
What would your money be on? What do you think a good drag act?
I love a good sing-song and a good dance.
He thought she, as the drag act, was very attractive.
Yeah.
So what drag act?
Singing or dancing?
Yeah, it's got to be a
Probably
singer.
dancing.
I reckon
Moulin Rouge.
Oh, Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going for like a Britney or Kylie.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Britney.
Kylie, though. Kylie. Could be Kylie. Toronto. What would be Toronto? More American. Yeah, Britney. Britney. I reckon it was a Britney.
It's Britney, bitch.
So he's there. He thinks he's pulled Britney at the bar.
Mate, just say, I pulled Britney on my birthday in Toronto.
No one would know.
Down an alley. To be fair, believe it.
Yeah. I mean, you would from Britney socials these days. Anything goes.
Yeah.
That was an incredible date night.
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was going.
Wild.
I don't know where it's ended. If you have had an encounter with somebody that you didn't know was somebody else, let us know.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. Oh God, I nearly dropped my phone now. That's how transformed I am by that story. Right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is Confessions of a Life Keeper.
Oh! What's a life keeper?
I don't know. I said it the other week and I thought I'd just say it to sort of freak you out a bit.
What's a life keeper? It sounds like someone who controls your life.
It's like the cross between, Confessions of a Lifetime and a housekeeper. I've blended them. Because this is holiday related and it's hotel related, but it's not of a housekeeper, but it's of a life experience in a hotel.
Ooh.
So I've gone for life keeper. I've
love that.
just made that up.
Love that. Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
I started listening to your podcast 2 weeks ago from season 1 and I'm absolutely hooked.
Oh.
I do house cleaning for work and I stick my headphones in and just laugh the whole time.
Oh.
I have a very embarrassing and somewhat disgusting confession.
Uh-oh.
Get ready.
You need that as a sound.
Yeah. I was going on my first holiday with my boyfriend to Lanzarote.
Lovely place.
Love a bit of Lanzarote. To an all-inclusive hotel. So I was very much looking forward to being able to drink as much booze as I could. Great. That is what. If you love a bit of tipple, all-inclusive.
All-inclusive. Is it okay? now, this time, 11 o'clock, to have a little
What
pina
time does the bar
colada.
open? It opens at 11 a.m. What? Why
Got
isn't
to
it
get our
open at
money's
10?
worth and all inclusive, darling.
Yeah. What do you mean the swim up bar only opens in the afternoon?
What?
That is not good enough. So it came to the last night and I thought it'd be a good idea if I go all out with a bang. Let's get absolutely smashed.
Wow.
We've all been there.
We have.
On the last night of your holiday, you're dreading going home, you're going.
Oh, you got the UK fear where it's cold and you don't want
And
to
you're
go
like,
home.
this is going to be the best night. I've got one last night. We're going to go out. We're going to have it large, right? So that's what she's done. She's gone, it's last night. I'm going for it.
It's always a problem, though.
Well, the night was absolutely amazing.
Oh, well, it's worth it then.
Of what I can remember.
Oh.
But I might have gone a little overboard. The next morning, we had to check out of the hotel at 10 a.m. And I think, I'm pretty sure, I think I'd given myself alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
Let's just say it was coming out of both ends.
Oh,
On the day you travel,
no.
check out at 10. I climbed into the bathtub to try and feel better while my boyfriend was running around the room trying to find something I could be sick into. Suddenly, the hotel door swings open and in walks the cleaners. We both hadn't realised the time, but in my panic at the cleaners walking in, I was sick and pooed into the bath.
Oh, my goodness!
Imagine sitting in the bath with what you think is alcohol poisoning on probably the worst hangover in your life, and you've now just been sick and pooed into the bath.
In front of a cleaner.
I was so, it's not ended.
Oh, wow. What? That's not the story.
We're halfway.
Oh, wow.
I was so ill, but I had no choice but to leave with whatever dignity I had left. I had to go and wait in the reception of the hotel for our transfer coach.
Oh, no. She's got to get a car.
There I am sitting there feeling even worse. And it happens again. As I'm reaching into a carrier bag to be sick, I poo myself in the reception sofa. On the sofa. Just as the coach pulled up outside of the hotel.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm mortified, but I have to open my case, make the whole coach wait while I then go off to toilet to get changed. Let's just say my poor boyfriend is next to me, completely lost for words. But I can confirm I did go out with a bang from the all-inclusive hotel.
I've never pooped myself on the last day.
Oh, that's incredible, isn't it?
Oh, my. Can you imagine pooing yourself in reception?
Both this week's stories have just like flatlined me tonight.
It's something about pooing yourself in public. Like, it just is so like hard, isn't it?
But I'll be honest, the worst has to be on a day of travel. If you're getting a plane, right? If you're ill, you got sickness and diarrhea, you got anything. If you're at home, you can just die in your own time.
Yeah.
You can cuddle a toilet.
You've got to find the energy to pack, get the case.
You've got to get on a coach. You've got to sit around people. The airport's going to be hot. Lanzarotte's going to be hot. Like, you've then got to get on a plane.
There's queues at airports for toilets, so you never know if you're going to poo yourself.
And hotel, airport toilets are always overfull.
Plane toilets.
Stinky.
Oh.
I mean, I've never been sick in a plane toilet. I mean, my thoughts go out to you. My prayers go out to you. That was from Charlie Jade. She left her name.
Charlie
Jade, thank you so much for your story.
Thanks for sharing your poo story. It makes me laugh. It did make me laugh. I'm sorry. I feel for you, girl. But
you did go out with a bang from the all-inclusive.
What a banger.
That is impressive. If you have ever gone out with a bang from an all-inclusive hotel, let us know. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. Living with a Savannah.
Who don't go out with a bang?
Savannah.
On an all-inclusive, Mark. Everyone goes out.
Savannah. Bet all Savannahs do, don't they?
Mate.
Nicking the remote from the hotel, don't you? Look at these pillows.
Nicking a No.
Get those towers in your case, you know what I mean, love?
Oh, no, not with
Get
the
them
prices
towers.
they charge these
Oh,
days.
look at that little comb there. Get that comb in the case. You know what
The
I mean,
hotel
babe?
we went to the other day had a list of if
Love.
you take anything, of how much it costs.
Lovely bit of soap. Get that in the case. Lovely, is that?
Mate,
Like
absolutely.
Look at that little sewing kit. Lovely. Get that in the case.
I love a free sewing kit.
What's
Do you
that?
know my favourite? What's your favourite?
Shoe shine. Get that in the case. Shoe shine. Love a shoe shine.
Shine?
Shoe shine pad. Get that in the case.
My favourite thing, free from a hotel, is a little comb.
Little comb, little Fonzie comb.
I love a little Fonzie comb.
I've got a little Fonzie.
Because I carry it for you so you can comb your hair.
Mark, put the little Fonzie in your case. Get it in your case.
So, who puts it in their bag for you?
Who steals it? You.
Me.
You put it in my bag. You hide the evidence with me. Fonzie, love it, babe. Oh, love it. Love a little comb, little sewing kit.
Come on,
It's
you
here
northern.
It's here to be
boy.
taken. It's here for us. It's here to be taken. It's rude
Or
if
should
you
I
don't.
say Midlands?
Midlands are.
People
Right.
get so offended when I say you're northern.
Yes, I'm not northern.
You're
I'm not
Midlands.
I'm
Yeah, but
Midlands.
you're north of Watford. So for me, that's north.
That's like me saying you're from Portsmouth.
I mean, it's south.
Yes, but it's not the same, is it?
People in the Midlands get so like
Yes, because we're
touchy.
not northern.
Mm.
We only call this section north versus south because you call me northern. You are southern. You physically are. I'm Midlands.
In Midlands.
Midlands are. Yeah.
Doesn't feel normal, does it?
What do you
North
mean?
and south.
What?
There's no Midland. Like north, south, east, west.
Yeah, there's a problem in the north. There's a problem in the south. In the Midlands, we're great, mate.
Oh, mate.
Right.
Stop.
Have you
What
got-
have you got for me today? I genuinely
This is been sent into
am
us.
tiring of your
Um,
communication that you call from the Midlands.
If you are new to this podcast, this is a section of the show where we teach Roxanne how to talk properly because her accent is so rubbish. So this has been sent in to us from Scott, who apparently loves our podcast.
Oh, hello,
He's-
Scott.
Hello, Scott. He sent in a word. It's a longer word, so I won't
Where's
sound
Scott
it.
from?
Huh?
Where's Scott from?
I haven't got that detail for you,
Right, go on.
but I'm gonna say the word because it's quite long to spell out, and you might struggle. The word is struggle.
Struggle.
No,
Yeah.
struggle.
Struggle.
No,
Yeah.
struggle.
You're struggling.
You said it right when you say
I said
struggling.
it like you.
So
Struggling.
you don't say straggling. You say struggling.
Struggle.
Straggle. No, struggle.
Struggling. Yeah.
Struggle.
Struggle.
You're struggling to say this.
Struggle.
Struggle.
No, it's struggle. Yeah. Struggle. Struggling.
No.
I'm struggling.
You
with
are.
I'm struggling with you.
You're struggling with this word, babe.
I'm struggling.
Struggle. There's a U in it, not an A.
You know, we were talking about the will thing.
Yeah.
If I do find someone else, I'm
Fine.
going to get someone from the south. It'll be
Great.
a lot easier.
Great. Yeah.
Less communication problems.
Yeah. Less of a struggle.
Less of a struggle.
Less of a
Less
struggle.
fish and chips. Less annoyingness.
Yeah, less of like pie mash, less of a struggle. Do you know what I mean? Pie mash with a bit of liquor, less of a struggle, babe. Liquor, less of a struggle, babe. The word is struggle. Thank you so much, Scott, for sending
Struggle.
that in.
I struggle with that, Scott. So
You
go away, Scott.
Struggle.
Struggle.
Thank you for trying, Scott.
Cuddle.
We did cuddle last week. Thank you for trying, Scott. The search for new words goes on. If you would like to send in a word for me to help Roxanne to talk properly, ladbabypodcast@gmail.com. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Oh, go on then.
You
I'd
would rather.
Oh, I'd rather.
I know what you'd rather. Ooh. Right, I've got a great one that's been sent in to us this week. I mean, it's not a rude one, but it's a thinker.
It's the thinkers that get me.
Would you rather be able to speak and understand every language in the world,
Wow.
right? Every language, speak like any language to anybody in the world, or be able to speak to animals?
Oh, my. I mean, there's a lot of places that I go
Spain.
that people are talking
Spain.
different languages.
Spain.
No, not just that. Like even the nail shop, they're always talking in different languages.
Okay, but
And I always want to know what they're saying.
you mainly mean Spain.
I mainly mean Spain.
So when they're asking you which wine you want, you can understand them better, right? When
I don't have to go.
And you go, is it a pale or is it a dry? And they're saying it in Spanish and you don't understand.
Parma. Oh, but animals.
Any language, you could speak all of them.
Yeah, but animals.
Or you could speak to every
what
animal.
I feel like everyone would want, right? To know what their animal's feeling.
Yes, but you're under the illusion an animal would be intelligent enough to talk to you.
I also don't have an animal.
No, but you could pigeon could fly down.
At the zoo, just talk to the tiger.
Yeah, but you're under the impression.
That's pretty cool then, because I'd be like Dr. Dolittle, right?
But well,
Mrs.
no,
Doolittle.
because you're under the impression that animals are going to have an intelligent conversation with you.
Well, what would they just go, leaf?
They might just go, food.
Well, that was still.
No, but they're saying that anyway. You might not need to be able to talk to them.
More beneficial to me would be the language thing.
Fine.
Because I frequently find myself trying to understand people's languages or want to know what the languages are and getting up Google Translate on my phone.
Menus, though.
And menus.
Menus, yeah.
Menus.
Great.
Those Just Eat menus.
Chinese restaurant, you would kill it. Could you imagine if you went in, you could read the Chinese on a Chinese menu? You would kill it.
I would love it. I would be so arrogant with it as well. Like, I'd just be so arrogant.
Go to Rox, Thai food. You're in a Thai restaurant.
I would go mad.
You can read the Thai. You're not even asking for the English version of the menu.
I could read the Spanish menu, Mark. The Spanish McDonald's menu.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm joking. I could actually read
What are you
Italian.
going for? Are you going for language or are you going for animals?
I think this would probably be an unpopular opinion, but I'd go for language.
Would you?
Over animals.
I'd go for the animals.
Because I don't have any animals and I don't really have anywhere that I wouldn't, where would I be using it?
I would use it everywhere.
I'd become a vet, actually.
It'd be incredible. And I wouldn't even need to have full chats. If they just knew like one word, it'd just be like, fight, kill, escape. It'd be so good. It'd be so good. Attack. Like if I was in Nottingham, like a group of pigeons, I'd be like, all right. And they'd just be like, food. And I'd be like, over there. And I'd just point at one of my mates and they'd all like attack me, mate. It'd be so good. It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny.
What a weird...
But then, like, think of how much good you could do with it. Think of how much good, like, if, like, someone's done a bank job, you just, like, whistle to, like, a robin and go, oi, go find them. Go find them, like, fly up high. Where are they? Get your robin mates, all have a little look about. Do you know what I mean?
Get your robin mate.
Yeah. Get a little, like, you'd speak to all of them. Like, oi, come here, get in. Right, all sort it out. It'd be so good. Imagine going to the zoo. Just be like having a chat.
But also knowing that many languages, people would think I was highly intelligent. And that can be very beneficial.
But yeah, as you say, being able to help animals as well would be so good.
Yeah, true. That was the only reason why I'd want. I think if I did that, because I'd want to like make sure they're okay.
You just sit in a vet and with your feet
Love
up.
animals.
You're sitting there with your feet up and they come in and they go, oh, sore throat. And you go, give him medicine.
He needs paracetamol.
Yeah. They'll come in and go, oh.
He needs a sore throat dispenser.
Want to come in, they go, and they go, swallow this tennis ball. Like, it'd be so good.
Yeah, you'd be like, what's that vet?
The super vet.
You'd be like, incredible vet.
I'd be like, yeah.
Superhero vet.
Superhuman vet.
Oh, yeah.
Super dog
Super
vet.
Doolittle vet.
Super Doolittle vet. Great. Thank you for that one. There was no name attached to it. They didn't ask to be referenced, but thank you so much for sending it in.
That is a vet. I like a thinker.
It's a good thinker, isn't it?
It is a good thinker.
It is a good thing. Although I think I'm thinking about it, I might get depressed because I reckon all the animals would just be like,
oh, they've
hungry,
kept me in the house again.
Kept me in the cage.
Yeah.
I hate eating the same food every day. I reckon it'd depress me.
Let me out. That's what you'd hear.
I'd have to move somewhere where the animals were free and were happy.
Yeah.
Not like...
No.
I probably couldn't go to a zoo because...
I'm sticking with the language. I love animals, but I genuinely think I would benefit more from it.
Mm.
I find myself in a lot of, places that I need to know the language or I need to read stuff, and I really try and learn it, but I can't retain much.
Hola.
Hola.
Right, that's it. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining us for yet another
so
episode.
Quick.
I know, right?
Oh.
Talked about everything. Pooing yourself in the bath, dying, our will. I mean, it all happened today.
It's been rock and roll, mate. Rock and roll.
I know.
I hope you've all had a lovely week, and I hope you have the best week coming up. We appreciate you being here.
Enjoy the last few weeks of summer or summer holidays with the kids.
I reckon the weather will carry on into September. I'm being positive about it.
Yeah, until it gets cold, we can't celebrate like Halloween or Christmas.
Can we?
So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, that was great. Thanks. I'm just going to keep talking to Roxanne. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com if you want to email in. Don't forget to give us a review.
Send us your Halloween ideas or anything that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, you can send all them to
LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com.
Hotmail.com.
Gmail.
Send all the Halloween and Christmas things to LadBabyPodcast@hotmail.com.
No, that's not an email address.
Yeah, at yahoo.com.
Shut up. Just shush. It's coming. Halloween. No scaring this year either. No. September
I've already
1st.
spoken to someone about it.
What do you mean you've already spoken to? What? No.
I've already spoken to people about Halloween.
No, not again.
I've already spoken.
No, I've done
the wheels are in motion. I haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah.
The air's going to get thinner for you in a bit, sunshine. Right, have a lovely week. Love you all. Thank you for being here, and we'll be back.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.